Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Jessica. I make fashion, lifestyle, and travel videos here on YouTube. And today I am going to share yet another Nuuly haul and review with you all. I do these periodically as I subscribe to Nuuly, and they're always quite a bit of fun. So I'm dressed a little bit extra today because we're styling some of the pieces that I got in this month's subscription of Nuuly. Now, I don't want to go too much into what Nuuly is, but if you don't know what Nuuly is, very quickly, it is a subscription-based clothing rental service. It costs roughly, I believe, put it right down here on the screen, but it's a very affordable monthly rental fee, and for that price you get 6 items per month, and you have the option to purchase the items in your Nuuly shipment if you so choose to at a discount from retail, which is really exciting, and we're going to get into that in a little bit in this video because sometimes when I get stuff in my Nuuly, they are brand new with the tags still on. And so if I really love it, it's basically like I'm getting the chance to buy something brand new at a discount. So that is a really cool feature about Nuuly. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My experience renting with Nuuly has been very hit or miss. In the past, in some videos, if you've seen my other Nuuly hauls, I've gotten pieces that the sizing information was completely off for it, or the quality of the garment was so compromised from like so many people wearing it that Nuuly should have just probably taken that piece out of rotation and not allowed it to be rented by more people. So this month we are gonna get into it and see if maybe this shipment is a little bit better. As always, everything that I'm gonna share will be linked down in the description box in the order that it appears. So if you're interested in possibly adding some of these pieces to your Nuuly rental closet, I will link them down there. And if some of these pieces are actually available in store, then I'll link those as well if you just want to buy what I have, because I might buy some of this stuff, to be honest. All right, let's get right into it. So this first outfit, you may be thinking to yourself, wow, she is really wearing a huge bow today. This top is not in my Nuuly haul, but I thought it was the perfect piece to pair with this organza sheer nude skirt. The skirt is from Anthropologie. I got it in a size 6, and I would say sizing wise, it fits true to size, but I would say it fits a little bit snug in the waist and in the hips than what I was expecting it to. I'm a pretty true size 6, so when size 6 things kind of fit me iffy, I'm sort of like, what's going on? But it's totally doable, and there is a little bit of stretch in the little opaque underskirt that is underneath the sheer skirt. Now, I was kind of wondering if this skirt was going to be completely sheer and you just had to wear whatever you wanted to underneath, and no, it does come with an opaque mini skirt underneath. So I don't know, I thought this was a cool piece and I wanted to try it, but since I got it, I'm kind of like, okay, it's a little bit more difficult to style than I was anticipating, but I happen to have this beautiful top in my closet, which I have had for 3 years now, and I love it. And I always think about this top because I wanted to wear this to an event, like probably 4 or 5 days, maybe a week before like the pandemic lockdown started, and I put together this really pretty outfit that like I posted on my TikTok, and it was like one of the best TikToks I've ever had to date. But I remember Nate being like, wow, that top's a lot. Are you sure you want to wear that? And I ended up not wearing it to the event because he made me feel a little insecure about it being too much. And now I just wish I would have just worn it, because like shortly thereafter we were wearing sweatpants for like so long. But anyway, I digress. This skirt, you don't have to have like a crazy like sort of matching top to go with it. I think it would look really cute with just like a plain tank. Like plain white tank tops are definitely having a huge moment right now, and this would be a great example of something that you could wear with that, because the skirt is what's making the statement. So with this, I think if you're gonna wear it in a more like normal, not over the top situation, finding a piece that is less statement making to wear with it is the way to go. I just chose to go in the opposite direction and style this organza bow top with a white corset over the top, and I think it's really fabulous. I hope to have somewhere in the next month to wear this outfit before I have to send my Nuuly back, because it is really fun. So this top I was so excited about, and I'm unfortunately gonna have to tell you all that it came damaged. So as you can see, the right arm here is the sleeve that is correct. It's in the product photos on the site. It had this really pretty like double tiered organza sleeve, and you can clearly see on the left side it's got 2 tiers, but the one tier is like the same length as the front one, where it's supposed to go like past your elbow. Okay, like what is happening here? I'm so sad because I like read so many of the user reviews on Nuuly about this top and it looked so pretty on different people and I really wanted to possibly keep it. Oh my god, my voice. I wanted to possibly keep it, but I guess that won't be happening. I did contact Nuuly in regards to this and they asked me to send a picture. So I'm going to send them a picture and we're going to see what they do about it because it's just disappointing when something that you order like just shows up and it's wrong. Like, what if I had plans to wear this somewhere? It's kind of a bummer. But other than that, like, you know, I'm sure hopefully this is the only one in their bunch that's made incorrectly. And once they get it back from me, hopefully they take it out of their rotation. But I do appreciate that it's like an off the shoulder top, but the sleeves are sewn outside of the body part. So that way, like, you can move your arms and like move around freely. Whereas with most off the shoulder, where just like all of it goes around your arm, if that makes sense, it's a little bit more inhibiting, but there is a lot of elastic and stretch, so it's very forgiving. The part underneath is just this stretchy, cottony, spandexy situation that is this sort of like rusty color, and you can see it a little bit poking between like my pants and underneath the top, but I really like that color. I think it's pretty. It's a really pretty top. I just wish that it wasn't like constructed incorrectly, but very romantic and definitely on like a similar vibe to the skirt that I had on before. I'm really into like really pretty sheer things right now. First of all, yes, the flower around my neck did get bigger and darker. In case you haven't heard, rosettes are a huge trend right now and my girly heart is all about it. I ordered a couple little choker necklaces because I think they're fun. But that's not what we came here to discuss. We came to talk about my Nuuly haul. So this dress is a little bit of a letdown, I will say. When I saw it on the model online, I thought it was stunning. I've been obsessed with just anything that involves a corset lately, and I've been going to a lot of different like premieres and red carpet events recently, so I figured maybe I could order this and there might be some chance that I get invited to something. This would be really very nice thing to wear to something like that. But it's just not constructed that well. Online, when you look at it on the model, it looks like it just is really well made. I don't know what about the photography obviously makes it look gorgeous, but in reality, it's a lot flimsy. The corset part especially. Like, if you are larger chested, this dress just does not work because first of all, the first problem is there's no underwire in the corset underneath your boobs. So you have nothing to sort of like hold your boobs up. There is like a little bit of boning throughout the corset where there should be boning, but the boning is so weak sauce. It really is not gonna do really anything to hold this dress up. So I'm constantly going like this. It feels like there's no support. And because it is semi-sheer in that corset area, I can't wear a strapless bra under it to sort of help it stay up. So a little bit disappointing. If you're smaller chested and you don't have something up here that needs to be held up, then this dress might really work. But if you have a larger chest, it just ain't. It ain't it. But I love the idea of it. I think it's very elegant and it's a little bit sexy in like a chic way. Just, it's not gonna work for me, unfortunately. I mean, it fits perfectly, except for the fact that it doesn't do anything to support your chest. And with a dress like this, that's very, very important. All right, finally something that I'm really excited about. So whenever I put in an order on Nuuly, I always want to rent something from Farm Rio. It is just one of my favorite brands, and I have yet to ever own anything from Farm Rio because of their price point being a little bit higher than I'm normally comfortable paying for a dress or a shirt or a jumpsuit or whatever, what have you. So that is why I love to be able to rent from Nuuly, because I get to wear brands that maybe I love but might be a little bit more expensive than I'm comfortable with. Now, that being said, I saw this on there, which is one of their newer pieces. This is from their Zodiac collection. So if you can see on the print of this dress, there's all different Zodiac signs. This dress actually came with tags on it. It is brand new. And I'm seriously considering keeping this one because it's just so freaking cute. I think it's the colors and the fabric and the pattern. It's just really fun. It's really, really unique, and it's Farm Rio. And I've been really just wanting to like go for it and own something from this brand because I love it. And this might be the perfect situation because I believe this dress normally retails around $200 something. With the Nuuly discount, if I wanted to keep it, I think it's around $120, which is quite a bit easier to stomach than the other price tag. So I don't know. The only thing that's sort of keeping me back from it is the fact that the front of it just feels a little bit short. I don't know. It does pass the fingertip test just fine, which is usually the test that I like use, it goes back to grade school, I feel like, where your shorts had to be at least to your fingertips. That's like a really good rule of thumb for me in like the length of things and me feeling comfortable. So it is longer than my fingertips in the front, but I don't know, when I look at it on my legs, because I'm taller, sometimes things that are shorter seem like they look even shorter on me because of my legs. So I don't know, leave me a comment, let me know if you think that this is completely fine and I'm just in my head. I mean, it is longer in the back, so that's completely reassuring, because there's nothing worse than it feeling too short and it also being kind of short feeling in the back, because then I'm always scared that like a gust of wind is going to come and just, you know, flash everybody. But definitely with this dress, I will probably always wear like little biker shorts underneath it, just because it is a baby doll style. So if it is a windy day, there is a good chance that I could just flash everyone. So I'll be wearing shorts under it anyway. But I don't know, let me know. Do you think I should keep this dress? It's so stinking cute. I kind of love it. Let me know down there. So this dress is the dress that started the entire Nuuly order this month. Normally I wouldn't do a Nuuly unless I was going on a trip that month or I knew I had like some big events planned, and I have neither of those things planned this month, but I saw that this dress was in stock in my size, and I actually borrowed this dress from my friend Alicia when we were on a press trip in Memphis last year. She rented this from Nuuly and she let me wear it for a day, and I fell in love with it. And I told myself that I would rent this myself from Nuuly and purchase it. So it wasn't in stock in my size for a bit, and I saw it come back. So I was like, okay, we got to do it. So now that I have it back on, I still love it so, so much. And this is from the brand Selkie. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's another brand that I like to rent from Nuuly, because again, it's a brand that I love that's a little bit expensive, and renting from Nuuly allows me to be able to like try different styles. So I believe in my last Nuuly haul, I had a different Selkie dress that I rented. But I love this. I think the print is so fun. It's just got like a fun girly retro vibe. It just looks like sunshine. My only reservation about it, well, I have two. The first is the fact that it is this like baby doll style dress, which most of the Selkie dresses are. That's kind of like what they're known for. But I feel like it just kind of makes me look bigger, which obviously these dresses aren't supposed to make you look like a svelte, skinny person. They're very voluminous, and the silhouette of them doesn't really like lend itself to being flattering, but it's still a really fun silhouette. So it's like, does it matter that I don't look like it's not really flattering my body the best? And then my second reservation is like, it's such a statement dress, and like, is it going to just hang in my closet because I'll rarely have occasions to wear it? That's my two reservations. But the thing is, this dress, like, it's not a current style. Like this pattern is not something that Selkie is currently offering right now. I think they're selling this like this style dress just in different, you know, fabrics that they have that are more new. But if this dress was new, it would retail for like $350, close to $400. On Selkie or on Nuuly on the app, I looked and I can keep this for $87, which is such a fraction of the price of a Selkie dress. And I feel like the quality of it is like basically like new. I can barely tell that anybody has ever worn this before. So it's kind of like being able to buy a brand new Selkie dress for a way discounted price. So I'm debating. I'm going to keep wearing it. I'm going to wear it to a little Easter event tomorrow and see how I feel about it. But yeah, I really love this dress. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on keeping the previous dress and or this one. Just let me know what you think. I need some help. Back to being let down. So I wanted to grab like a cute transitional jacket for spring and like a fun color. So I thought maybe I would get like a faux leather trench coat, because I think those have been trending for a bit lately, and I don't really have a great one of my own in my closet. So I saw this pink one and decided to give it a go, but it came without the waist tie, which is such a bummer because now I can't really wear it. I mean, I guess I can, but I can't tie it closed, and I can't do the little trick that I like to do with trench coats where I tie the tie in the back to sort of give the front of the trench a little bit more structure and open it up a little bit. So yeah, and also like, I mean, maybe it won't look like this if I kind of like let it hang and let it kind of like get all of its like wrinkles out, but it looks so cheap and kind of crappy. So that's a huge bummer. This one is definitely a dud. And I did reach out to Nuuly about this issue as well, that they didn't include the waist tie, and they told me they were going to try to go into the fulfillment center and find it. And what, send it to me? Like, I don't know. I just wish they would just be like, hey, we're sorry. How about a free month of Nuuly, or how about a credit or something? But it's like, when every single order that I've had has had some kind of issue, it just makes me not really want to do Nuuly anymore, which really sucks because I also have done Rent the Runway, and I also am very disappointed by Rent the Runway. So at this point, there isn't really a great clothing rental service out there that I love, that I absolutely swear by, and that's a shame because I really like the idea of being able to rent clothes. It is a lot more of a sustainable practice, and it can be fun and help you keep fresh things in your wardrobe without spending a bunch of money. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Nuuly, if you've ever rented from them before, if you've had this experience, or if you've rented from Rent the Runway, or both, which one you like better. Let's just talk about all the rental companies down in the description box and have a chat about it, because I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm sure if you've used either of them, you probably do too. So I wanted to pop on here while I'm editing to clarify the resolution of this whole quality issue at Nuuly. They did get back to me on both counts. As for the little missing trench coat tie, they did ship me the tie. And then as far as the top goes that had the uneven sleeves, they were like, oh, we're so sorry about that, blah, blah, blah. So they gave me a refund of $15 to compensate for that. And then they also gave me in my account a free bonus 7th item for the next time I rent from Nuuly, but I have to use it within for the next 90 days. And then at that time it will expire. So I guess they kind of rectified the situation, but again, I've had issues almost every time I've ordered from them, and I just don't know how much longer I'm going to be paying for this service because it just seems to let me down every single time. Thanks so much for checking out this video. I think you may love this recent Walmart haul that I did. There's some really fun, like vibrant spring affordable finds there for you guys. So check this video out next. Subscribe if you're not already. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you all over here, and if not, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.